Hello, lovelies. I hope that you are having a great day so far. We are going to do your reading for the month of December, and the topic or theme is what do you need to know to align your energies, heal your energy. We do have our chakra stones because I wanted to focus mainly on those 7 energy centers, but we're going to go ahead and choose a pile for what do I need to know to align my energies. If you're new to my channel, I'm Next Level Healing, and I love doing tarot readings. I offer virtual or in person. I have Reiki sessions, aura sessions, and I've got some other things in the mix. But I hope you enjoy this reading. Let me know in the comments if something resonates for you or if you have any questions. We're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to go ahead and choose our piles. For pile 1, we have the zone of creativity. Embrace your unique skills. Pile 2 is Saturn challenge. Find the meaning in your life. Pile 3 is Mercury. Communicate your message. So you can focus on the part of the palm that resonates for you, or maybe it is the saying or the main theme or focus. So I'll let you meditate on the piles for a minute and go ahead and choose one. If you want to listen to more than one pile, that is also fine. Just choose whichever resonates for you. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this palm, this is going to be your reading for the month of December on how to align or heal your energies. I did move these up into a straight line so I had more room for the cards. I also chose 7 cards. I didn't align them specific to the chakras, but I did want to do 7 because of your main 7 energy centers or chakras. If you are also into numerology, you can look up the number 7 and see if there's anything that resonates for you. But we are going to go ahead and jump into the reading. The first card you have is the Hierophant. So in the month of December, for you to align your energy centers or to heal your energy centers, you really want to focus on being in your power, and you really want to focus on trusting your intuition, trusting your higher self, and embodying it. So if you are on a new journey or a self-healing journey, or you're wanting to enter into one, really tune into yourself and tune into your power. So I believe everyone has a superpower, whatever that may be, whether you're patient, a great communicator, a great listener, you're empathetic, kind, you are truthful without being hurtful. It can literally be anything. So in the month of December, for you to align your chakras, you really want to tune into that and hone into it and really foster it and nurture it and give it growth. So maybe you haven't been utilizing your power to the best of its ability, or maybe you have been, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe you've been like putting it on the back burner, not really like paying any attention to it. Now is the month for you to do so much more with it. You can harness it, focus it. You may be able to use it as something in a career, in a hobby. You may be able to utilize it to create new relationships and friendships, or help family out and be a support system for people. So really step into your power for the month of December and hone into any of the energy, skills, aspects, or characteristics that it grants you. You then have the 9 of Pentacles. So with the 9 of Pentacles, oh, I love this going with this card. This is also really tuning into your intuition and your feminine side. So it's not male and female, it's just your feminine side, which is more empathetic, patient, caring, giving, intuitive, more connected. It could also be utilizing nature or the earth. So if granted that the weather is nice where you're at, maybe going out into nature can help you harness your power, or maybe using nature is something that is going to be a part of your power. So for example, for me, I want to lead people on plant medicine retreats, or I want to use plant medicine to help people grow and learn. So it could be that maybe that is a path for you. It could also be maybe you are healing people through literal plants. Just have like, maybe you are an excellent green thumb, all of your plants live and thrive, and you're extending that symbol of life to somebody else. Maybe it is you are like a, what, I don't know if this is even a thing, but like a hiking guide, instructor, I don't know what you want to call them. Maybe you energize people physically outside. So take that into account, that nature may be a superpower of yours that you can harness and use to help others and yourself grow and learn and heal and align. Could also be being outside is going to realign your energy centers and get them flowing again, get that sun, that nourishment, vitamin D, get the oxygen and the life from the plants. You then have the Two of Pentacles. So to align your energy in the month of December, you also want to make sure that you're focusing on balance, and that the decisions you make, you go into being mindful and aware. Excuse me, and aware. So at times, if you do step into your power, or you do harness that empathetic, intuitive energy, at times you may feel like you're a little on cloud nine, and you may throw caution to the wind a bit. So you do want to make sure that you are staying grounded and you are still factoring in benefits and non-benefits to the decisions that you make, and that you aren't purposefully trying to like harm others or take advantage of them. So when you offer services to people, it shouldn't just be because you get something in return. Yes, it is an energy exchange or a monetary exchange, but you want to make sure you're also doing it because it brings your soul peace, brings your heart peace, it helps you feel connected, it helps you give love, it helps you enjoy your human experience. So yes, to some degree it is about the exchange, but it is also about finding that enjoyment and that love. We also have our Reiki cards for you. So we have our present moment, and we have our directional card. For your present moment, for you to find alignment in the month of December, you want to focus on peace. That could be in many different forms, or it could be in specific to like a relationship, a friendship, at your job, something within yourself. You are wanting to do things and interact with people because it brings you peace. You aren't, of course, as humans, you're going to have interactions and stuff that aren't going to bring you peace, but you want to make sure in the month of December that the things that you're actually choosing, the energy exchanges that you're choosing, the interactions that you're having, the choices that you're making, the intuition you're using, that it's bringing you peace. You want to make sure that you are finding peace for your body, finding peace for your mind, for your spirit, for your soul. The things that you do are going to have a direct reflection on who you are as an individual, how you can connect to your intuition, how you interact with people. So you want to make sure you're utilizing and embracing peace in the month of December to really align your energies and really focus on harnessing your powers. For direction, you have unconditional love. So essentially, for you to achieve all of the things we mentioned, you want to do things with unconditional love. You want to be in the energy of giving others unconditional love, giving yourself unconditional love, not being judgmental if you can help it. As human beings, we're always going to judge a little bit. But if you can try at least once a day to focus on not being judgmental, which is pretty easier said than done because we judge people many times throughout the day. So even if you take one interaction and you use that as time and growth to not judge somebody, you are using unconditional love. If you do it once a day and you give yourself unconditional love when you are beating yourself down, maybe judging yourself on something you've said, the way you look, something you did, you are using unconditional love when you interact with people, being kind, being empathetic, thinking about your energy and time exchange and not thinking, oh, I gotta get out of here, I gotta do this, that, and the other. Being present, that is using unconditional love. So you want to utilize this in the direction, and that will help align your energy centers and help you grow your energies in the month of December. We then have two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that made all the difference. Robert Frost. And then we have, oh darling, you are more than enough. That is your reading, pile 1, group 1 for the month of December. Let me know if it resonates for you, or if you have any questions. I appreciate you for tuning in, and I hope you have a beautiful month. Thank you. Hello, pile 2, group 2. If you chose this palm, then this is going to be your reading for the month of December and how to align your energies or heal your energies. I did move these up into a straight line just so I could fit my cards here on the mat. But we are going to go ahead and get started. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, and let's jump into it. Your first card is the 8 of Cups. So for the month of December, for you to align your energies and to heal your energies, spark your energies, you need to take time to yourself, and you need to focus on your emotions, your feelings, and why you're feeling them. So maybe you are in a relationship that's no longer beneficial or healthy for yourself, and maybe, I'm not saying to end it, that's not what the card says, but to take time to reflect for yourself and figure out why it is that maybe you feel unhappy, why it is that maybe you're not feeling connected anymore. Taking time to yourself and focusing on it and trying to learn and grow, that will help align your energies. Also working on your shadow side and your conscious side, or your sun side, whatever you like to call it. Your shadow side are the things that aren't necessarily like the highlights of who we are as a person, but they are beneficial to who we are because it makes up two sides of the same coin, right? But you also want to make sure that you are focusing on them and learning from them, and you're not using them or utilizing them in a way that is harmful to yourself or to others. So you can learn from your shadow side. In my opinion, you just don't want to utilize those characteristics or aspects all the time, because they aren't the aspects of us that are the most connected or aware or conscious. So you do want to focus on that, and also become aware of the feelings that you have and why you're having those feelings, and become aware of maybe being by yourself too. So maybe you have a hard time being alone, whether that's not being in a relationship, not spending time with friends or family, sitting with your thoughts. Take time in the month of December to really focus on being with yourself, being with your own time and your own energy, and just being aware and being present. And even if it feels uncomfortable, you can ask yourself why it feels uncomfortable, and kind of go from there. And that will help align your energies in the month of December. We then have the Queen of Wands. So in the month of December, for you to align your energies, the universe may be giving you a push or a shove to really embrace that you are the main character of your life. No one's out to get you. The universe isn't out to get you. You are the main character of your life. So you want to start living in a way that makes you the main character. Stop relying on others or expecting others to do things for you or to change. Stop allowing others to kind of dictate the choices that you make or the life that you want to live. And of course, that doesn't mean be careless and be an a-hole and just go around like stomping on everyone. That doesn't mean be heartless. You can still be empathetic while being the main character of your life, but stop doing things just to do them, or doing things because others expect it from you, or doing things just because you have no idea why you're doing it. You're just doing it. This is also a sign to start making decisions, start making choices. You need to think broader than just the present moment. And I know when I say that, that doesn't mean never live in the present moment or abandon being mindful. It just means think about the choices that you're making and how it can reflect in your future. The future is not guaranteed, so I'm not saying make a play-by-play of how the future is going to be, but just think about, okay, if I make this choice, how could that affect my future? If I interact with this person, how could that affect my future? If I'm doing energy exchanges with this person, this job, this relationship, this friendship, how could that affect my future? You also want to make sure you're making moves to achieve your goals. You aren't just being stagnant and saying, oh, well, one day I'll get there. If you never take the step, or if you never do what you need to do, you don't make a choice, you don't make a decision, you don't make a move, you don't do anything. You're just kind of sitting there like an idle duck. Nothing's going to happen for you. The universe isn't going to just magically give you everything that you are hopeful for, everything that you desire, that you want, by just sitting there. That's not to say that you need to do everything on your own, but you need to at least take a step forward. You not moving in any direction isn't helpful to achieving any of the things that you want or any of the things that you're hoping for. And I know that may sound brutal, so I'm not trying to step on anyone, but the universe is really encouraging you to step into your power of making decisions, step into your power of being that main character. Maybe you have a hard time with sitting in or being in like a victim mentality. So maybe you feel that the world's out to get you, the universe is out to get you, nothing ever goes your way. And I'm not saying that that's not true, because I've been in that perspective and in that mind frame and in that thought process. But I feel like once you can shift your mind to understanding that, yes, things are occurring, but it's for a bigger reason. Maybe I need to learn a lesson from this. Maybe I need to cut somebody out of my life. Maybe I need to change the path that I'm on. Maybe I need to adjust something in my career or my job. Things are adjustments. I don't think that the universe is out to get anyone. The universe is trying to adjust your path so that you are going towards what it is that you ask for or that you hope for. So an encouragement to become that main character, become that boss bitch. Don't be in the energy of a victim, and don't be in the energy of everyone's out to get me. Because the more you harness that energy, the more you're putting it out into the universe, and the universe is going to be like, okay, you want to put out the energy that you're a victim, that's what you'll receive. You then have the Two of Swords. So with the swords, it could be for you to align your energy in the month of December to really focus on you, focus on yourself, focus on shifting your life. Also focus on maybe a decision that could be coming up. So maybe you are having to make a decision about a relationship, a friendship, a family aspect, a job or a career, finances, etc. Just remember you are that main character, and it's your choice on what you want to do with your life and how you want to proceed and the path that you want to lead. So the month of December, you may have a decision that's coming up that is maybe shifting your life path or shifting the direction that you're going, you do want to make sure that you aren't blindly just jumping into it. So where they have the blindfold on, again, don't feel like others are pressuring you into making a decision. Don't feel like the universe is saying, oh, here you go, this is the choice. Like, really take time to reflect and figure out what it is that you want and how you want to proceed. But you're the only one who can make the decisions in your life. You are that main character. So take time to reflect. It could also be tapping into your shadow side. So those aspects or characteristics about yourself that aren't like the forefront of you as an individual or your energy, focusing on those. And it could be that you are harnessing them to either figure out, oh, this is what I want and how I want to continue. Or it could be on the flip side that you're like, okay, that's not how I want to lead my life and how I want to interact with people and the energy and time that I want to exchange. So overall, just remember, you are the main character of your beautiful and lovely life, and everything ultimately comes down to you and what you want to choose. We then have our Reiki cards. So we have our present moment and our directional card. So for your present moment, you have power. So I think when you shift into that mindset of main character energy, you're gonna feel like this new sense of power and this new energy of like, holy shit, I'm the one that creates my life. I'm the one that makes these choices. Almost like, not an adrenaline high, I don't want to say that, but almost like you're getting this new sense of like purpose and power. You really want to lean into that and embrace it, because you are powerful, you are beautiful, you are aware. You just need to tap into that and embrace it and use that power and that awareness to drive you on the path that you're going. You then have acceptance for your directional card. So in the month of December, I think aligning your energies is really accepting everything that comes with everything we talked about, or everything that is going to occur. So I think when you step out of your victim mentality into your main character energy, sometimes it can feel almost like weird or off, or you may feel, I wouldn't say discouraged, but like it's going to be an adjustment, because if you're so used to one thing, then hopping into another, it feels almost like icky, or it can feel icky, or it might feel off, or like, what the heck is this? I don't know. So being accepting of the thoughts and feelings that come with it, but also being accepting of yourself and giving yourself kindness and love, and asking the universe for help, asking your support system for help if you need it, and accepting that help, accepting that, hey, I can do this. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am aware. I am present. Hard things will come my way, but I can also accept this, and I can do this, and I can come out on the other side. We have no masterpiece was ever created by a lazy artist. It says anonymous. And then time to make the magic happen. Pile 2, that is your reading for aligning your energies in the month of December and learning and growth for your energies in the month of December. I know it might have sounded a little brutal, and I'm sorry if that was the way it came off, but you have so much power and just exponential growth. I can feel it in your cards. So really tap in and harness that. I hope you have a beautiful month, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Hello, Pile 3. This is your reading for the month of December. I hope that you enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If you chose this palm, then this is going to be your reading, and I hope it resonates for you. We are going to jump straight into it. So this is what you need to do, or how to align your energies for the month of December. First card is the 8. Is it 8? 1, 2. Oops, sorry, 7. The 7 of Wands. So for the month of December, for you to align your energies, you are going to have to put some work in, and some time and some energy. So maybe because it's the end of the year, you're feeling a little depleted, or maybe you're feeling drained and off, and you're just waiting for 2025 to arrive. You do want to remember that just because it's a new year doesn't mean that time magically stops and that your energy magically stops or changes. Yes, if you work towards that and you manifest it, yeah, a new year can signify that. But at the end of the day, time is not magically changing every single year. It's still the exact same energy path that you're on, time path that you're on. So you want to make sure that the things you're doing for the month of December are going to trickle in, not just for the new year, but for your life, right? Because it's a continuous cycle. It doesn't just stop. For the month of December, really honing in, being determined and motivated can help align your energy centers. That could be in regards to a relationship. It could be into a career, friendship, family, something with yourself, maybe your own business or a hobby. You really want to make sure that you're staying consistent, you're staying determined, and you're staying motivated, and you're not letting the kind of end of year mentality shift or change the outcomes of the things that you want. You want to make sure you're staying driven, you're staying grounded, because typically when you embrace that energy, those are where the results will come from. The more consistent you are, the more determined and motivated you are, the more likely you are to get the outcomes that you want, because you are putting in that time and that energy. You then have the Hermit. So for the month of December, aligning your energy centers, or your energies, could be spending time alone or focusing on the things that you need to. So this could be, again, in regards to relationships, friendships, a job or a career or a hobby. It could be that you just really need to find that energy to push through. Maybe you are getting a break from like a job in the month of December for the holidays. You also want to make sure that that's not like your only life source, if that makes sense, that you're not just so focused on that break that you're not present or you're not enjoying the things that are happening in December, because it's almost like an energy of checking out. It's the same with the energy we spoke about in this first card. Just because it's the end of the year doesn't mean you get to just check out and nothing matters, because a new year is coming and all the work you've done this past year doesn't matter. You really want to make sure that you are still staying motivated and focused, finding the time that you need to put the energy into things that you are focused on. So say you have your own business, you want to make sure that you are still putting in the work time for it. You're still, say you use social media or use, I don't know, however you brand yourself, you want to make sure you're taking the time still, that you're like being consistent and you're still working on the things that are a part of your life and a part of your path. You don't want to just check out. You want to make sure you're staying driven and determined. Because again, yes, it is going to be a new year and there can be new energies coming in, but that doesn't mean that everything else that you've done this past year just ceases to exist and it's all new, if that makes sense. You then have the 10 of Cups. So in the month of December, aligning your energies, you want to make sure you're also focusing on the things that make you happy. You're spending time with family, so you don't want to be so focused on yourself and the outcomes of the things that you want. Yes, you want to stay driven and determined to those, but you don't want to be a robot or like you're on autopilot and you can't step away from something. So make sure that you are spending time with your loved ones, even if it's something with yourself that makes you happy. Make sure you're taking the time to nourish your body, your soul, and your mind. Make sure too that when you are utilizing these energies, it isn't an energy of like an obligation or an energy of, oh, well, I just have to do this. Find the joy in it if you can. Find the things that will make you happy. Find the peace that comes with it. Find why it makes you happy and why you're doing it in the first place. Because if you're just doing it out of obligation, your motivation and your drive isn't going to last very long. But if you're doing it out of true peace and true like fulfillment for yourself or others, or a healing for yourself or others, you will find the joy in it. This could also be just spending time with family. Maybe that is going to give you that little motivation or connection that you need for things that you need to complete in the month of December. If you celebrate the holidays, it could be really focusing on that day and embracing being present and mindful and just finding the joy. For your present card and your direction card, these are your Reiki cards. We have Union. So for your present moment and for the month of December, healing your energies, you may need to focus on the union of yourself or with others. So maybe finding connection being alone or putting in that little bit of extra work. Maybe that is going to bring you a union. That could be maybe a new friendship. Maybe it's going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe it will be, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like making a relationship you already have more powerful and more loving. It could be that at your job, maybe you're putting in that little bit of extra work and you're harnessing a stronger like co-worker worker connection, or maybe it's helping you enjoy your job a little bit more or making your job easier. It could also just be spending time with your family. You are creating a stronger bond and a healthier union, healthier communication, healthier like overall energy between you. And then you have trust for your direction card. So healing your energy centers in the month of December is going to require a lot of trust. So maybe you're in this headspace where you're so focused that you're not seeing the bigger picture, or you aren't necessarily trusting the process. So yes, you do want to make moves and you want to harness that energy, but you don't want to become, again, like I said, a robot or on autopilot, and you're not trusting that the universe or your support system or your family, friends, job, etc., you're not trusting that they're going to help you out. You're just so focused on getting things done. It could also be that you aren't trusting like your overall energies or exchanges, if that makes sense. So maybe you're having a hard time this month connecting with your family or connecting in your relationship, and maybe you're having a hard time trusting that it's all going to be okay and it's all going to work out. You really want to harness and embody trust in the month of December, and that will help align your energies and help like union and love and peace come more easily into the things that you're doing, into the energy exchanges that you're having, into your relationships, into your job, etc. We then have success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Robert Collier, I don't know how you say his last name. Then we have be silly, be honest, be kind. That is your reading pile 3 for the month of December. and how to align your energies and how to grow and how to learn. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And I hope you have a beautiful month, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you.